you don't need to wear anything underneath. A lot of people wear pants right under it, but in my opinion, that's an amateur move. Super amateur. Now, if you attended the University of Subway to become a sandwich artist, they may ask you to wear ham and cheese. But if you graduated from an actual non-sandwich centric university, you'd probably wear a cap and gown. A cap and gown, that's the correct answer, everybody. Look at that. We've got 26,001 players who got that one right. Congratulations on your graduation from question number 1. And next up is question number 2. Which actor played Chandler Bing on Friends? Tyler Perry, Matthew Perry, or the band Perry? Now, I took one of those quizzes to find out which Friends character I am, and I got URL not found. Never heard of him. On an unrelated note, the Wi-Fi in my apartment has been super spotty lately. So spotty. So, if you don't know who played Chandler on Friends, could you be any more out of touch with 90s pop culture? You know what? I don't know why I said it like that, but Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry is the correct answer, everyone. There you go. How many we got? We got 24,735 players who are 2 for 2. And next up, we have a video question. Check it out. Fun fact, it's only champagne if it was made in Champagne, France. But a type of sparkling wine made in Italy is called Prosecco. And sparkling wine made by me is called basement juice because I make it in my unfinished basement. It's not weird, all right? Cool. Anyway, here's a question about champagne. Question number 3. What gas found in champagne can cause its cork to pop out of the bottle at upwards of 25 miles per hour? Carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or methane? Now, sometimes I wonder how champagne became the drink of choice after teams win a championship, you know? How about something with a little nutritional value, like carrot juice, room temp, yeah, to preserve that carroty taste. Carroty. All right, so why does a cork shoot out of a bottle of champagne? Well, it's all about the bubbles, y'all. Yes, inside the bottle, pressure builds up from the gas in those bubbles, which is just regular old carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, which is the correct answer. Nice. Where we at? We got 19,088 players who are 3 for 3 after getting that CO2 question. Well, let's see what we got next with question number 4. What big box retailer features their own Kirkland signature line of products? Costco, Home Depot, or Kohl's? Now, you know, speaking of big retailers, Walmart is opening up veterinary clinics in a bunch of its stores. I'm cool with that. I mean, all those sick animals will probably be an improvement to the overall beautiful Walmart ambiance. So, do you like buying walnuts by the metric ton? Have you ever purchased enough maple syrup to fill a Ford Fusion? Or have you ever bought a 2-pack of houseboats? Well, then you might have purchased a Kirkland product from Costco. Costco is the correct answer. Costco, I don't know why I say it like that, but yeah, Kirkland is named after Kirkland, Washington, home to Costco's headquarters. There it is. Sweet, we got 16,185 players who are 4 for 4. Get it? 4 for 4? And you're still in it for a piece of that 10 grand. So what is next?
Hey, baby.
Ooh, it's all about war era politics? Cold War era politics, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. It's about baby stuff. All right, here it is. Question number 5. In the Billboard Hot 100 hit kids song, Baby Shark, what's the last shark to be mentioned? Sister Shark, Grandma Shark, or Grandpa Shark? Now, I read that an early version of Baby Shark was way more graphic. The lyrics were about an actual shark attack. You know, I think I'm gonna look up those lyrics after the show so I can teach them to my nieces and nephews. Oh, it's gonna make Thanksgiving way more hilarious. That would be funny. All right, so I'm not gonna go through all the lyrics to Baby Shark because A, that's copyright infringement, and B, I wouldn't wish that on my own worst enemy. But our confetti clue in the official fan group said, for Baby Shark, think patriarch, because the final shark mentioned is Grandpa Shark. Grandpa Shark, that's the correct answer. Yep. And there's no sister shark, so I guess she's being saved for the remix. All right, sounds good. And we got 14,248 players who have made it to the halfway point. You guys are doing it. I'm proud of you. Hand up.
Hey, man. FYI, we're almost out of milk.
Okay, actually, Phantom.
We're actually out of milk.
That's my milk, okay? My name's right here. My name's right on this thing.
You don't own milk, bro. It grows on supermarket trees. By the way, I'm gonna be late on next month's rent.
Okay, you know, to my knowledge, you have never paid rent. You are the worst roommate ever, Phantom.
You are! I'm going to recycle!
What? You know, I regret the day we started having characters on this show. I regret it. I regret it all. All right, now, it's time for question number 6. In the Disney movie Peter Pan, Captain Hook has a hook on his left arm and a patch over which eye? Left, right, or neither? Now, you know, I'm a fan of Peter Pan's peanut butter. But I gotta be honest, I don't know what it has to do with Peter Pan. I mean, after a few spoonfuls, I don't feel like flying or singing, just napping and feeling terrible about myself. Oh, man. So, did you say left? Well, then you're about to say, I left the game, because that's wrong. Yeah. So that means right is right, right? Wrong. Because in the movie, Captain Hook doesn't actually have an eye patch. It's just an outdated, offensive pirate stereotype, and that means neither. Neither, everyone. That's the correct answer. Yeah, there it is. And, oh my, it's a party foul.
Oh, damn!
Yar, it seems that 9,000 of ye thought it was the right one. Yar.
All right, well, it's all good. Hey, share those answers with your friends, your family, those people who are still in the game that you're talking to, who are on your team, possibly. Did a free life save any of you, please? Let us know. I appreciate it. All right, and we're down to 7,758 players who are still in the game. We're just a few questions away from giving away $10,000. What's next?
Sports!
Here's your sports question. Question number 7. What NFL team has retired jersey number 12 in honor of its fans? Seahawks, Bengals, or Jets? And you know, have you ever noticed that you can tell a quarterback just by their name? Like Cade McCown, Colt McCoy, Case Keenum, or Keenum, Blaine Gabbert, Blake Bortles? Come on, I mean, it's that one-syllable first name and two-syllable last name that really does it, right? Right. All right, so the Jets did retire number 12, but not to honor their fans. That was Joe Namath's number. So the correct team's fan base is nicknamed the 12th man because they're so loud and awesome. It's like having an extra man on the field. And that's why opposing teams hate coming into town to play the Seattle Seahawks. So Seahawks is the correct answer. Yep, there it is. All right. Woo. We got 6,129 players who are 7 for 7. Just 3 questions until we give out 10K. Starting with the next one. Question number 8. Produced by Dr. Harold E. Edgerton in 1957, the Milk Drop Cornet was a revolutionary what? Still photograph, musical composition, or antibiotic? Fungus. Antibiotic. Words. Listen, speaking of Edgertons, did you know Taron Egerton is starring in the new Elton John biopic, Rocket Man? Yeah, apparently he replaced Tom Hardy, which I'm good with because I don't know if my brain could handle Elton John and Venom being the same person. That would just be a lot. Now, Dr. Egerton was an MIT professor of electrical engineering, and he didn't study antibiotic fungi. So that's out. The Milk Drop Cornet was actually exactly what it sounds like. Yes, a drop of milk hitting a plate shaped like a crown. It was captured in 1957 with revolutionary camera flash technology. And the Milk Drop Cornet was a famous still photograph. Still photograph, everyone. That's the correct answer. And it actually was named one of Time's 100 most influential images of all time. You know, we could recreate the photo if someone hadn't drunk all my milk. Sorry. All right, so we got 3,759 players who have made it to our penultimate question. And that's a fancy way of saying there are 2 questions left. I don't know why I didn't just say it that way. Anyway, let's move on to question number 9. Which of these elements would not typically be required in a traditional Petrarchan sonnet? Volta, sestet, or cavatina? Now, I'm not super into this subject, so here's some hold music until the answer loads.
We appreciate your patience. The next answer will load in approximately 10 seconds.
Oh man, that voice is so calming, right? All right, anyway, let's give this explanation a shot. The sonnet was invented in Italy, and the Petrarchan sonnet is named after one of its greatest practitioners. It's a 14-line poem made up of an 8-line stanza called the octave, and a 6-line stanza called the sestet. Between the first and second stanza comes the turn, or volta, which means the correct answer is cavatina! Cavatina, right? What happened just now? Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's a type of short song. Whew. Whoa, I blacked out just now. A lot of screaming coming out of my face. All right. Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me. All right, where are we at? Ooh, 2,573. You players are in it. You're 9 for 9. We have one last question, everybody, for $10,000. Are you ready for this? Because
He's so sweet.
I know, right?
what the heck is happening?
Oh, my girlfriend moved in. Did I not tell you?
Hey, Rumi.
Don't worry, though. She made us a chore wheel. It's pretty cool.
Okay, that says JD does all the chores. Why does it say that?
I mean, I just think it's really cool for you for offering. I mean, now just keep it down. We're about to watch a documentary on documentaries.
What?
Also, what's your Netflix password?
I'm not giving you my Netflix. I really do not like this roommate situation, okay? Anyway, it is time for your final question. Here it is, your final question. Which band had the youngest lead singer when their debut album was released? Dave Matthews Band, Zac Brown Band, or Steve Miller Band? Now, I love band names that have the word band in them. I mean, it's just more clear. You know, that's why I always thought we should call our show Confetti Show. Yeah, I mean, it differentiates us from actual confetti, right? Come on, if you agree with me, let me know in the chat. So, Dave Matthews was 26 when DMB's debut album was released. The Steve Miller Band released their debut record in 1968 when Steve Miller was 24. Zac Brown is the youngest singer here, though, and he's only 41 now. And when his band's debut came out, he was just 26. That means Steve Miller was actually the youngest, so Steve Miller Band! Steve Miller Band! That's the correct answer, and ironically, the album's title was Children of the Future. Wow, that's interesting. Hey, shout out to Steve Miller, shout out to the band, and shout out to all the winners. You're taking home a piece of 10